It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Denver Broncos and the Cincinnati Bengals. Coming up next.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
I think it's fair to say, Kate, the only thing that has slowed down Joe Burrow in his NFL career is that injury bug. Just like in his rookie year, major injury to that wrist a season ago got in his way. This guy is so smooth, so calm, so poised. He didn't let the injury in his rookie year affect him. Remember the next year they went to the Super Bowl? And those Bengals were sure hoping for a repeat this time around.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running back sent in motion. From the 26 on second down. Higgins makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, here's Burrow. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's brought down after a short gain. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Burrow out of the shotgun. That's caught for the first. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On is Katie York for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. They'll be led out by the final quarterback taken in the first round of this year's draft. A lot of experience from Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
I know technically, Kate, that Bo Nix is a rookie. But geez, watching him perform over 61 starts, 5 years of college football. This is a grown-up. This is an adult the Broncos are getting. So much experience, and he's going to be able to handle such a deep playbook for these Broncos.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Nix starting with a pass. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Second and 3 now. Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a pickup of 11, and the Broncos will have a first down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Nix with it on 1st. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And it sets up 2nd down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, well, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos finish off their opening drive. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. That's complete. He got the feet down, but he goes out right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd and just 2 to go. Burrow setting up the play action. Finds his man, Chase. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Burrow setting to throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Brown on the inside give. Jukes one defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals break the tie here in the 1st. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds a man, Adam Troutman has it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Throwing on first down, Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Return's looking good so far. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. A run with Brown. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Play action now. Burrow has it downfield, working the left. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Going with Brown on the ground. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, Burrow to throw. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Cut near the goal line. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Motioning one of the tight ends. Brown crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is York to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. Finds Mims. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running for the marker with Williams. That's a short gain of 1. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
So often, one of the things you have to teach running backs at the NFL level, you don't always have to hit a home run. Especially in short yardage situations, just go get that single and move the chains.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Nix to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 44.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Nix. Hits him on the out route. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A handoff for Williams, running left. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Another run for Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Nix from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down right along the 30. He gets 6 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. All right, set now, 1st and 10. They toss to Williams, headed right. And he's brought down for a loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, it's Stidham. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
On third down, Stidham. Got Williams, and it's complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Will Lutz getting the call on fourth down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, here's Burrow. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he makes the, wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now they face second down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because he threw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To throw again, it's Burrow. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Man in motion out of the slot. From the gun on 3rd down. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Burrow from the gun. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You train a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 17. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Burrow out of the shotgun. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Cincinnati! It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. Now is York to kick this one away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Stidham. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Working from the gun, here's Stidham. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
2nd and 8. Brought in right side. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Stidham now, blitz coming. Dumps it off to his running back. He's still going at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Stidham off the play action. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
They'll throw again. Stidham. Mims with the ground. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. From the red zone now. Complete out to the right. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
2nd and 3 now. From the shotgun, it's Stidham. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
From the 34. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, every once in a while, you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, you might as well punt it.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Burrow to the air now. Complete beyond the marker. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Brown on the carry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Throwing is Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10 now from the 30. Burrow setting up the play action. Finds the in route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Working inside the red zone. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To throw again, it's Burrow. This throw is caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Burrow setting to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now lead by 10. T. Higgins, the touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. Now he's York to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Broncos and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play action, Stidham. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Stidham. He puts some power on a deep one left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Stidham with pressure coming. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. They'll run. This is Williams. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Throw complete to Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing now, off play action. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
On 3rd down, Stidham dialing up a receiver screen. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals with a long field ahead. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
This one taken in by Chase. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down, Burrow to throw. On target to his man Higgins. He's got a gain of 6 there. In on the tackle was Jonathan Cooper. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stidham. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw, Stidham. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Working from the gun, here's Stidham. Brought in by Vele. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. They'll throw again, Stidham. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that gets them back within 5. We've hit halftime here in Cincinnati. The Bengals carrying a lead into the locker room. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bengals got a strong performance in that first half by Joey B, their quarterback, Joe Burrow. He had it going right away. 2 touchdown passes in the first quarter, 2 more in the second. 4 touchdown passes all told. And he's likely not done yet.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Nix. It's taken in by Williams. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Offense to the line for second down. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. 4 yards does get him back to even, partner, but they're left with third and 10 now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Nix off the play action. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping. They're hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Nix from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. To throw, here's Nix. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Bengals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. 4 of them, actually. Though the way he's been playing, Brock, you cannot count on him being done reaching that end zone just yet. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give now to Brown. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Second down now, 7 to go. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run again with Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
They kick the running back in motion. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now it's Brown. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action now, Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Finds his man, Chase. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Motioning Chase left. From the 46. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. And that's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Pass caught along the sideline by Gesicki. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
2nd and 6 now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. From the red zone now. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
The Broncos running their offense out once again. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Complete to Mims. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. That's complete to Vele. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the 35 on 2nd down. That finds Vele complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's good for 7 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Mims with the grab. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap to Nix. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone, trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
They can't blame him for the deficit, He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his 4th field goal. And all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Brown with a return here. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It's pretty obvious, this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the 47. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Now Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
Denver set to take the field on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Completed to Sutton. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Nix from the gun. Cut by Sutton. Escapes a defender. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Going left side, Williams with it. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Give him 9 yards there, partner, a strong gain, and now a much more manageable 3rd and 4. Throwing here, Nix. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll give it to Williams on the option. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now Nix. Short pass brought in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 3rd quarter lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos jump in front now by 5. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw, Burrow. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Burrow back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Play action now, Burrow. Fits it through the middle. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Bengals getting ready for a big 2-point try late. To throw again, it's Burrow. And the pressure's there. He goes down. The sack denies them the 2-point conversion. Well, you told me this before, Brock. That decision, all about the math right there. 2-point lead doesn't do them much good. They wanted the field goal difference, but instead, the lead stays at 1.
Yeah, it's about math and it's about time, because we're in the final frame of this game. Unless we go to overtime, and I don't think you and I would mind that too much. Now it's all about getting a stop here, and their defense has no margin for error. Got to keep them out of field goal range now.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Nick's looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just a gorgeous corner route by the wide receiver. I bet you'll find, Kate, in the annals of football history, the best corner route runners as receivers are also the best slant runners, the best post runners, because it's all about change of direction, and that was put on display right there.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Nick's now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Complete to Mims. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Second and 6 coming up here. Here's Nix to throw. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Dump off caught by his back. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Here's a handoff to espn. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a fourth-quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
So here come the Broncos. Big spot now as they try for 2. They'll try it on the ground. And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brown with a return here. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They've got first down from the 31. Out of the shotgun, Burrow has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Burrow out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 46. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Burrow setting to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Finds his man, Chase. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Burrow setting up the play action. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more, or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Burrow to the air now. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Running for the marker with Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Another run for Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He's got it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here's Burrow. Here he goes again. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. And someone has officially flown higher than the Dutchman, Brock. That completion pushes him past Norm Van Brocklin for the most passing yards in a game in NFL history. The mark of 554 yards had stood resolute since back in 1951, and 7 decades later, someone has finally topped it. Brown on the inside give. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Escapes out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Kate, this isn't even about bending and not breaking. This is about breaking the will of your opponent. Getting in the red zone, stuffing the run, sacking the quarterback, totally changing the energy and the momentum of this drive.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw it. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only 1 off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. The Bengals getting ready for a big 2-point try late. He's throwing for it. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
He's back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds Mims. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Broncos down by only 3. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now. Rolling left. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The home teams and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Brown again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's victory formation the rest of the way for the Bengals, who take a knee. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.